other question I wanted to run by you like today, like obviously a big reason why we ended up working with you guys, right, was because Doug had used YouConnect like Alta Bank. But like, do you think there were any other reasons why you guys needed to like implement the software over there?
Yes. So we have been, so prior to Doug coming on, I've kind of been a one-man band.
Yeah.
And so the addition of Doug has been hugely beneficial. And I wasn't familiar with YouConnect. I had implemented my own process and was running things, and I think I was doing a pretty good job. But if I was out of the office, nobody else would really know what to do. And so having this new platform with YouConnect has made it so that somebody else can come in and be able to figure things out. We had tried a brief relationship with a different company, and it didn't work out as we had hoped. And that was before Doug came on. And Doug, once when he came on, he just spoke so highly of working with YouConnect, and I didn't even know what to expect. And once we started our onboarding meetings, I quickly saw that this was going to help us immensely. Everything from the beginning, it was very structured. Working with Sunda and Missy and Lee, they all had their specific roles, and we worked very closely together. It was a collaborative effort, and what we had been doing internally, they were able to take our process and with their experience combine it together, and it's just really customized what we have, and it's made it an automated process. And although we've only been live, I think just over a month, we went live December 8th, and it's January 12th. So just in the short period of time that we've been live, I've seen huge benefits. The day-to-day tasks, it's just taken out all of that busy work, and things that are important and things that could have human error, those items have been removed. The amount of email traffic has been taken out. So those things, it's been hugely beneficial. I will also say that just being able to, there's so many important documentation that needs to be included. When, say 5 years from now, if you have a new loan officer that comes in or an auditor that comes, to be able to have everything housed in one place, it's so easy for somebody to come in and take a look at a file and to be able to see all of the communication between an appraiser and a loan officer, or between the person ordering, and it's just all housed in one place. And if you have an updated appraisal that is included, it's all there. It's just very easy to follow. So it's just kind of a perfect little package wrapped with a bow. It's very nice. So.
Can you talk about like your old process a little bit, and how it compares to like what YouConnect can help with in your day-to-day workload?
Sure. So the old process, it was an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's what how banks were doing before coming on
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. It was, I would say it was pretty sophisticated Excel spreadsheet, but only the appraisal department had
Okay.
had access to that spreadsheet. But now with this new platform, the loan officers, the loan assistants, the appraisers, they all have access to the files that are being worked on. So everybody's on the same page. They can see where things are at in the pipeline. And as much as I would try to communicate with the loan officers and the appraisers, and let them know where things were at in the pipeline, sometimes, dates would be forgotten, but now it's just everything's transparent. And in this industry, transparency is such a key item of importance. And so to be able to have everything just on one dashboard, to be able to see when things were ordered, when things are due, what the bids are, it's just so convenient, and just takes all the guesswork out. So it's very nice. So
thank you. That means a lot. And like, how was the overall experience working with the onboarding team, and since you've gone live so far?
I will say that there has not been any frustration, which I think is so important, and I would really like to communicate that.
Okay.
Because I want to say that we started this process, I believe, in August. So it did take a little bit of time, but if you consider the what all we were trying to take our old process into this new process, it was a significant amount of information, and we were taking everything that was ours and customizing it into this new platform. So it should take a little bit of time. And I wasn't frustrated with any member of YouConnect. They made everything very clear. We met weekly, and there was weekly roadmaps that detailed what needed to be taken care of. And if there was ever any question, a member of the team was always very prompt in replying to emails. And to me, that just speaks volumes of the level of customer service. And if there was a question, they would always not just give me the answer, but they would help show me where I could find the answer, and just help empower the user so that they could know where to find that information and help you build your knowledge. So it's just been a really good experience.
Great, thank you. My final question, this is our number one thing we go for over here. Would you recommend this to another bank working with YouConnect?
Yeah, that goes without saying. It goes without saying. Yes, it's been a very, very, very positive, good experience. They're really just it has been seamless. It's been from the beginning to the end. It's been a really smooth process. It does take a little bit of time to get used to things, but you do it a couple of times and you figure it out. So it is user friendly. You just have to, with anything, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not a huge learning curve. So it's worth the investment. It's worth taking the time to teach your users and your appraisers, and it's, in my opinion, it's worth looking into.